Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, especially if you're new here, I end every zodiac reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So stick around for that. And if you haven't noticed, my name has changed. It's Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Still the same face. So I have a new website that was done, and you can go ahead and check it out at ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. And you can sign up for a drawing for a free 30-minute reading with me. I'm going to do a drawing every single month for the next 3 months. And if you enter now, you're in there for 3 times. Because just because you've entered now doesn't mean you're not going to be entered into the other months. Anyways, that being said, if you're interested, you just put your first name, last name, your email. Make sure you get the confirmation email and you acknowledge it. And you're good to go. You're in. Okay, so that being said, I had to get that out of the way. Let's go. Okay, so first card out, Queen of Swords. That one really wanted to fly out. I could feel it. So that is part of what's happening for Gemini. I've had a lot of cards fly out. My moon is in Gemini, so I love Gemini myself. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. What does the universe want to tell Gemini today? And if you know, as you know, I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even turn the camera on. So we've got Queen of Swords that flew out, 10 of Cups. We've got the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, a lot of air energy here. 2 of Pentacles is your opportunity. Your challenge is the King of Swords. Look at this. There's so much air energy. You are air. But this is just like a lot. Good. It's a mixture here, I have to say, for you. So we only have one major arcana, and that is the Emperor, and that is in your near future. And just a reminder, I am getting an overhead camera hooked up so you can see me, and then you can also see the cards. Somebody from Fox News was supposed to come and help me set up a YouTube studio. She's a lovely person, but she totally flaked out on me. I have all the equipment. I just need someone that can coordinate all that. I thought I was tech savvy until I started doing the camera stuff. I'm actually really surprised. Anyway, so I know once I'm shown it, it's going to look super easy, but I am a little intimidated and I can't quite figure it out. So as soon as that is resolved, you will see the cards. Otherwise, I'm going to hold them up to you. Okay? Somebody's asked me about that. So I just want to make sure if you're new here that you understand that it is coming. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. In your recent past, we have the Queen of Swords, and this is really talking about you having truth time with yourself. I think that you've had a lot of time to reflect, to look at your past, to look at your present, and to really see things for what they are. I think that, you know, maybe something happened to trigger that, but you definitely are being very reflective in your recent past. Whether something triggered it or not, I'm just saying, there's something going on where you really feel compelled to look at your past and to do it with clarity and compassion. You know, I don't feel like you're making a judgment about yourself. I think you're just looking at it like it is what it is. And you're just taking a good look because we need to learn from our history, right? Everything's a life lesson. Your present energy is the 10 of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. This is having that emotional fulfillment in the family and that sense of joy. And that's your present energy. Then we get over to your near future, and we've got the Emperor, and I love this for you. This is you really stepping into that boss position, that taking charge of your life. You know, I feel that you already are. I don't feel like you've lost control anywhere. I'm just saying this is about you really taking control of your life. So if there's something you wanted to create for yourself or bring into fruition, I think you're really driving it home right now. And this is, again, is in your near future. So whether it's a relationship, a career, maybe it's your finances, getting your money in order, taking a vacation, whatever it might be, I think you're really driving it. And it's a positive energy that's coming off this card. It's that beautiful divine masculine energy. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers and see what's going on. All right. We have the Death card. Yeah. You are really looking at your past, which is great. That's how you learn. 4 of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the 2 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, I think you're really letting a lot of stuff go. With this Queen of Swords, she's really looking for truth. And she's really able to synthesize information, right, with her analytical skills. And I feel like that's what you've done, Gemini. I feel like when you do look at your past, you're able to put it together. You're able to synthesize things. You're able to see patterns. You're really able to look at your life for what it is and the different experiences that have had impact on you. And for some reason, you're ruminating over it. And it could be because of Scorpio season. It's like releasing what no longer serves you, and all the signs have done that. And I feel that this might still be just a bit of a carryover. So we've got the Scorpio card right here. Release what no longer serves you. But I love this Death card. I wish they would have named it something else, but it is what it is. It's about change and transitions and releasing what no longer serves you. There's a lot of things that this is about. This is just... It allows you to renew yourself. And I like this because here you are, you're looking back at your past and you are releasing what no longer serves you. And that could be releasing any old attachments. Maybe you're releasing memories that have tortured you, or in some way it's maybe a trauma and you have this emotional attachment to it and now you've released it. Maybe you've gotten where you're old enough or mature enough or enough time has passed where you can release it. Everybody is different, but I just feel that it is a beautiful release. And then with this 4 of Wands, this is really talking about a time of celebrating this type of milestone. I think it's huge for you to be able to look back at your life, however old you are, and have that maturity of thought and emotions, and to be able to release something or to just be able to process it. Look at your life so far. Look at the totality of what you've done so far, because that's how you learn to be able to look forward to your future. But this is a big milestone. This card is about, about celebrating milestones. It's about freedom. And I think that is an excellent place. That's what you've done in your recent past. Then in your present energy, this beautiful, joyful family. This is the card everybody wants. They want the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles. Really, you want both. But this is happy, joyful family in the present energy being clarified by 2 more loving cards. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is a gift and blessing from the universe. I feel that this is about you really getting in touch with your intuition and your heart. And I say it every time. I have a Gemini moon, and so I feel into Gemini. And I do feel for a lot of the Geminis that watch, I feel that you have psychic abilities, whether you're aware of it or not. I think it's easy for you to tap into your intuition, and maybe you have other senses that you use. Maybe you don't really acknowledge it, but I do feel it there when I'm reading for you. And I feel with this gift and blessing from the universe, part of what this card is telling me is not just about your intuition and your heart, but it's telling me that you're getting divine downloads. It's telling me that you are currently, it's like you're evolving into this type of peace, like you're at peace with yourself, almost like you're having a truce with yourself. Remember, this is a general reading. I just feel that you're really, like with this type of release, I just feel that you're very calm. You're very centered. You're very together. And this is just that new beginning in that type of love. Because with this 10 of Cups, happy, joyful family, and a new beginning, that's a 10. This is a 1. You're able to continue going. The fact that they're right next to each other, it's a continuation, which is so beautiful because that's what you want. This whole world is about love. You want to keep that going. You don't want it to end or to get sidetracked or that heartache, But that's part of being human. That's part of the human experience. We experience everything. That's what gives us depth and gives us this this kind of grounding, and that allows us to see what is good when you have the light and the dark, right? It allows you to see it. So when you have these really intense highs, this beautiful, joyful family, when there is a loss, it is very painful, but it's also learning how to deal with it, how to move through something like that. Now, I'm not saying you have a loss. I'm just using that as an example. I don't want it to be a downer, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this is you being in that beautiful, loving, nurturing energy, and that attracts that prosperous abundance in your life, right? You have the prosperity rolling in. You have this abundance rolling in. I feel that you're very stable and secure. Because this queen has done a lot of work to get to that position, and I feel that you're very grounded and you're very stable. You are air energy, but you're really grounded right now in your present energy, and it's beautiful. When we get over here into your near future with this Emperor, this is about you taking charge of your life. I think that you've done all this reflective work. You feel really good about where you're at. You're very centered. You've got a big heart, and now you're going to own it. You're the boss moving forward, and whatever it is that you want to bring into fruition, you can. It's almost like you're going to be this ultimate manifester, but this is you taking charge of your life. You're driving it. And it's being clarified by the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. This is I can't talk today. These are these painful completions coming to an end. And that's huge, because that's how we started, was the Death card. You're releasing what no longer serves you. And this is you letting these things come to an end. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So all of these painful ideas and thoughts and traumas that you've been thinking about, like ruminating over your past life, this is it. You're letting it go. When this is a 10, when you let this go, then you have a new beginning with the Ace of Swords. That would be the next card, which is truth, justice, victory, success, enlightenment. It's beautiful, but you're letting it go. And that is huge, because so many people hold on to the negative and it ruins their life. They're bitter, they're cynical, they're just hurting themselves, but they hold on to that and it becomes their identity. And that's who they are. And then they have to do the work to release it, but they have chosen to hold on to that ugliness for a long time. If they could have released it a little bit sooner, they would have been able to have a different experience in life. But, like I said, we're all at different life lessons. That's their path. But it's now learning to work through all of that. We have the 2 of Swords. Now, like I said, a lot of this is air energy that's coming up for you. You're doing a lot of thinking about things in the past. This is talking about your past. I feel that you do have some things that you're at a crossroads about, some things that you are still thinking about. While everything is going great for you, there still are some things that are tied to your past that you still have maybe some blockages of the heart over, or some indecision, like you're at a type of crossroads and you're getting ready to make some decisions. This could be, maybe you're thinking about a relationship and how you're going to go forward, what it is that you want to do. Maybe you're looking at your career and maybe you're not happy and you want to switch it up. Maybe it's, something else. Maybe it's housing. Maybe it's your finances. But it's about you looking at something up until this point, and you're at a crossroads to take action. You're just thinking right now about everything that's going on. Now, that is your current energy. I haven't even gotten to the guidance and advice from Spirit yet, okay? So that is your present energy. So let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out, 3 of Swords. This is talking about that heartache and pain that I was talking about. Spirit is pointing this out to you. This card is about you do not want to betray your own conscience, is what this card is talking about. So that is saying that you really need to be true to yourself when you start making decisions. You don't want to hurt yourself and hurt the other people around you. So be true to your own conscience. So if you have some big changes that you need to make, you got to be true to yourself. You got to be honest. And when you do that, you really can't go wrong. Okay, you have to be honest with yourself, and if you can, the other people around you. I just feel this card is just telling me don't betray your own conscience. So if there's something you're going to do, definitely only do something that really resonates with you. The story behind this card is that he's poor and he didn't have enough food to feed his own children. So he took his children into the woods and he was going to leave them there, figuring that they would be better off there than at home with him and where everybody's starving to death. And he did this in a moment of fear. He did this he was just very rash. It was a poor decision and it broke his heart. His kids don't understand what's going on. They think he's going to come back and get them, but he doesn't. He's leaving them to fend for themselves. Does somebody find them and help feed them? Are they eaten by wolves? Do they starve to death alone without love? They have each other, but if one dies, then they're alone and they don't have their dad and they don't have their family. This is a very poor decision that was made under duress and it broke his heart. Don't betray your own conscience. That is the story of this card. Then we have the Eight of Swords, and this is talking about the self-imposed restriction. Spirit is just reminding you when you are looking back at your life, when you are in your head, because you like to think, you're air. When you are in your head, don't let that trap you. Don't stay in your head so much that you can't get out and start taking action and breathe. Because sometimes when you're in your own head, everything else is blocked out, right? So this is that self-imposed restriction. So just be aware of that. When that starts to happen, maybe pull back a little bit. All sword energy. I feel like I pulled like every sword card. This is the Seven of Swords. It's called Challenges in this deck. This is talking about some potential gossip. This is about stuff going on behind your back. This is that sneaky kind of energy. And this is really talking about potential gossip, but it could also be literal theft. And because it's thoughts, words, and ideas as sword energy, you could have intellectual property theft. You could have literal theft with this too. But it's really talking about things that are going on behind your back. Maybe someone's sneaking away with something of yours. You could even be doing the sneaking away. Maybe there's something that you're running from. But I really feel that for most of you that, it could just be a potential that something is going on behind your back. Now, this is spirit calling your attention to it, that you just might want to be aware of it, whether it's at work or at home or somewhere. The holidays are coming. So, is there a family talk and gossip going on? I mean, who knows? So this is a general reading. Otherwise, I would drill down in it. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So now we've got some emotional energy and some fire coming in. Another sword card. So with this Three of Swords, don't betray your own conscience. It is being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. So what this is telling me is that you are going to have some conflicts come in. So don't compromise yourself when you're dealing with them. You can either deal with it head on or step aside and let it pass you. I do feel that with this Page of Wands, it's presenting you with an opportunity to be bold, to have that courage, and to not betray your own conscience, because Spirit wants you to be happy, wants you to be successful, and is reaching for the positive. So I just feel that that the Page is a man. So don't be offended, people, that you are really being presented with an opportunity to step out and to really make some sound decisions on what's coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be put into a complicated position, and that's why Spirit is saying, don't betray your own conscience. Very interesting energy. And then with this self-imposed restriction, it's being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. With that self-imposed restriction, I'm just being told, follow your heart. That's the key to get out of it. Just continue to follow your heart. Stay in your loving, authentic self and that loving vibration, and you really can't go wrong. As long as you are true to yourself, you cannot go wrong. And this is you pulling something big in when you are true to yourself, okay? He is presenting you with a cup of love. This is him. Look, if you saw the card, he's walking towards your future. Okay, he's walking in the direction of your future. So he is bringing his heart, his love forward, and that is you. But you're bringing something big in. You're calling something big in, but you have to do it from your heart and your authentic self. The other part of the guidance and advice from Spirit was the Seven of Swords, about something sneaky, gossipy might be going on behind your back. We've got the Five of Cups and the King of Cups, okay? So this is very interesting. So while something's going on behind your back, it could be that, you had an incident and you've got people talking about you behind your back about something that you recently went through. This is the Five of Cups, so that you've got 3 spilt and 2 are right here. This becomes the card of perspective. This is the card of loss and bereavement when you've got these 3 cups. If he takes the cloak off and turns around, it becomes the card of gratitude. He's grateful to have 2 cups and he can start building up his cups again, his emotions. It's about perspective. He needs to turn around and change his attitude and his frequency. This is the King of Cups. This is a very mature king. This is a high emotional IQ, high intellectual IQ. This is the most intuitive of all the kings. He is in touch with his heart, with his intuition. He has a divine, I think they all do, but he really has a divine connection. And I feel that that's what's coming in for you. I feel that if there's anything going on behind your back, again, it is to remain in that loving vibration. You have an emotional IQ. It's almost like you're above it, right? Like people around you are doing that lower energy, that low vibrational behavior, and you're above it. It's kind of like a low life behavior when people are doing that, and you are definitely above it. You have a different vibration. You have a different way of presenting yourself. I would even go so far as to say, are those the kind of people you want to associate if they're friends that are doing that? Is that the right type of friend that you want to be around? And maybe that's part of the process, because you're so in your head with this energy. You have a lot of thinking that you're doing right now, looking at your past. Your present energy, your very loving, beautiful energy. You're taking charge of your life, but there's so much sword. Everything is a sword. So you've got so much thinking going on. These are thoughts, words, and ideas. The words that you choose to express yourself with, the words you choose to describe yourself with, to describe situations, good or bad, it doesn't matter. All of this is coming in. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I love this for you, Gemini. Okay, so this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Two of Pentacles. In your opportunity, it's about you really balancing your responsibilities. And this is just, going about doing the day-to-day stuff, being very stable and grounded. Now, I want to point something out. So in the guidance and advice, we had this kind of sneaky energy. Well, look who's right here. This is someone that can't wait to see you fall. So I'm not saying everybody has that person in their life. I'm just saying that for some of you, that is an energy that's in your field when this card shows up in this deck. Because you have a relationship with every deck is different. And that is just an energy that comes through. There could be something going on behind your back. And someone can't wait to see you fall. And maybe they're causing the gossip to go on behind your back because they want to see you fall. Some people are really jealous of other people's success. They just, for whatever reason, they feel like it builds them up if they put somebody else down. And this could be part of what's going on. Okay, so I'll get clarifiers in just a second. In your challenge position, we have the King of Swords, and he is an intellectual. And I love this because I just feel that right now this is so you, but it's in your challenge position. So I feel that it's difficult for you. This is not impossible when it's in the challenge position, but this is difficult for you to really sit in this role. Now, I find that interesting because, we have so much sword energy, but the challenge for you is to really see with clarity and with truth. And I have a hard time with that. I'm going to get some clarifiers because I feel like you've done nothing but see everything with clarity and truth. But for some reason, it's going to be a challenge. So let's get some information. Maybe it's a challenge when it's involved. Well, I'm going to get clarifiers, but it could be with that. It's just a challenge for you at times when you're around loved ones, because then maybe the emotions get involved. Let me get some clarifiers. I was guided to shuffle again, so I'm just saying. So let's get those clarifiers. All right. Okay. So we've got 9 of Swords. I mean, you have gotten, oh my God, in the 8 of Swords, you have gotten like every single sword card. I can't even believe this. Okay, so, and then, yeah, it has to do with friends and family. Yep. Okay. See, I know what I'm talking about. I can feel these energies. So, but I'm going to start with your opportunity first, and then we'll go back down to that. It has to do with friends and family for your challenge. Okay, so, excuse me. So for your opportunity, we have the 2 of Pentacles and this little troll under the bridge, you know. There's always a troll somewhere, okay? And it's being clarified by the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. And that tells me that I feel that you have an opportunity to see this person for who they are, to see this type of gossip for who it is. But it also tells me that you are still stable, grounded, and balanced. So when you see this person for who they are, they're not going to be able to knock you off your block. You're not going to fall. When you see them for what they are, it's going to allow you to just acknowledge it intellectually, and then you choose any type of action you're going to take or not take. You know, maybe just walk away. But this is the 9 of Swords. This is, again, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. But the 9 of Swords is talking about like this type of never-ending nightmare. This is the kind of guilt, anxiety, fear that would keep you up at night. But this is all in your head. This is not real. So there's something like with worrying that would keep you up. And then again, the 8 of Swords, a self-imposed restriction. Spirit was calling your attention to that, and it's here again in your opportunity. So I just feel that you have an opportunity to deal with this person. I keep saying that because Spirit is bringing that to my attention. And I think that it'll allow you to free yourself. These are very restrictive cards. This is a self-imposed restriction. This is a never-ending nightmare, but this is all in your head. There's not an external force that is real that is creating the fear. There's not an external force that is giving you a restricted behavior. This is self-imposed. But I feel that this is around the way you're going to behave, that somehow in the background, whether you're aware of it or not, but I think you are aware of it, but depending on what stage you are when you're watching this video, but I feel that that is just causing restriction. And it could just be that, you know, that type of gossip is causing negativity among other people. Like, let's say it's a group of people and it spreads out. And while one person is saying it, you're feeling it though from everybody else. So maybe they're also blocking your behavior because this person is poisoning you or your image or something, while everybody else, maybe they believe it, maybe they don't, who knows? But I'm just giving you an example. That's kind of like what it feels like. But this part's interesting. So your challenge to really see the truth about something from an unbiased position, this is what it's coming down to. I feel that it's a family member. I feel that if there's a love interest, whether it's a friend, family, or someone that you really love, like a partner, I feel that it's really hard for you to see the truth of the matter. I feel that I feel that there is someone around you that also has a victim mentality, and that it pulls on your heartstrings, and that makes it very hard for you to see the truth of the matter, where maybe this person is manipulating you, but you don't want to see it. And I think that's where that's coming from. That's why it's in the challenge position. So that's something, that's a tough one, but it's just to make sure that you're aware of it. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is there. All right, everybody, Gemini, that's what I have for you this time. And now I'm going to go ahead and roll into the love reading for all the Geminis that are single and looking for love. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. All right. And don't forget, I think, did I say it? Yeah, I don't think I said it. So if you go to my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, you can scroll down to the bottom on any of the pages and it'll allow you to sign up for a newsletter. And if you just put your first name, last name, and your email, you can sign up for a free 30-minute reading. No, I did say it. I'm sorry. I hate to repeat myself. I can't remember. That's what happens when you channel. You can't remember. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So we're going to roll into the love reading. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in Florida and I don't like the heat. And today I woke up and it was 53 degrees and I'm in heaven. I'm in my rock and roll shirt. I am in heaven today. Oh my God. It's so lovely. I can actually have the windows open. It's so lovely. Okay. So like too much information. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the love reading. All right. So we have 2 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. See, some of the same cards. And I pulled the clarifiers in advance. We have the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. And we have the Lover's card. Okay, Gemini, I'm telling you, if you want love, victory, success, potential soulmate, happy endings are coming in. But I'm going to tell it in just a second. I'm so excited. Let me pull the rest of the cards. 5 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Oh my God, look at these cards for you. It's a Temperance card. And the Devil. Okay. So what a mix. What a beautiful mix, though. A lot coming in. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Cups. So they came out in this order. These are the 3 main cards. So the 2 of Pentacles, again, being very grounded and stable and really being able to balance a lot of things in your life. And that is going to allow you to find the right partner, is coming at it from a place of balance. It's being clarified by the Lover's card and the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe for truth, victory, and success. A new beginning in truth. And look at this with the Lover's card. This is really a relationship that is going to be based on destiny. This is a divinely blessed relationship. This is a potential soulmate situation. I feel that, you know, we all go through changes in life and some people have an expiration date. So if you've had relationships that maybe they worked for a while and then they just die out for whatever reason, right? It doesn't mean they're a bad person per se, but it just means that, you know, it has an expiration date. That if you're single and looking for love, I feel that right now you have a really good opportunity to meet someone that is more in alignment with who you are and who you are looking forward. Because if we look at the main zodiac reading, your near future is that emperor mode. You're a boss, you're taking charge of your life, and you're really bringing some stuff in for yourself, okay? And this is really in alignment, I think, with what it is that you're trying to pull in. You know, this card can be relationships. It could also be a career, something that is really in alignment for you. But this is a love reading. So this is telling me you have the potential for that type of soulmate. Then the next card is the 6 of Wands. This is victory after struggle. So if you've been single for a while or you've had some bad relationships, now you're going to have an excellent relationship. This is victory after struggle. And I just feel like that is so important for you. And this is people patting you on the back. I mean, I'm sure people around you want you to be happy. They want you to be in love. And maybe you haven't met the right person. And I think you have a really good opportunity to do that now. And I say this for all the signs because it's just been coming up. This is holiday season. This is excellent time for you to get out there and meet someone. There's going to be parties everywhere. People are in a good mood. I mean, just a really excellent opportunity. A lot of people out and about. So your 6 of Wands is being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I just feel that this is going to allow you to feel into any situation with your intuition, to feel into the situation. I think you'll feel this person. It's like a kindred spirit. You will recognize them when you look at them, but it's about using your intuition. And like I said, I've always felt that Gemini is psychic, whether you think you are or not. I do feel that that's part of the characteristics. And I feel that this is you really using your sixth sense to really able to feel into this individual. I do feel that you need to be aware of, I think that you tend to fall for people that can have a victim type mentality or the poor me mentality, and they want that attention. And I think for some of you, maybe you want to go and nurture them, or you want to help them. And I just feel that I want you to be aware of that and to not fall for that. I want you to find someone that is going to be grounded and stable like you are, and don't feel like you have to help someone that's in a victim role. Now, I'm not giving advice. I'm just saying this is the energy of the card. Spirit is calling your attention to that. If you can avoid people that have a victim mentality, you will be successful. Just have to say that out loud, straight like that. The third card for you, the main card, is the Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. To have that beautiful emotional fulfillment and love, happiness, family, joy, I mean, all these beautiful things. It's being clarified by the Temperance card and the Devil. Balance again, okay? So balance is the key, all right? You need to stay stable, grounded, balanced, but this is about harmony, balance, and this is really having this type of maturity where, you know, maybe you've had times of stress and trauma, and then times of where life is good. You've had the highs and the lows, and now you are at a place of maturity and balance, that you can balance anything that's coming in for you. You have another tragedy. You know what? You've been through it before. It's not your first rodeo, and you can have that balance on how you handle it, and that's a strength. And then, you know, maybe you've got the highs and you balance it by saying, you know what, I love this, I absolutely love it, and I'm going to ride it because I know that, you know, it ebbs and flows and it comes and it goes, and I'm going to love it and I'm going to ride the wave. You just have this beautiful maturity about you now, and I feel like this is a very healthy mentality. I love this card. I just feel like you're shining, that you have that type of enlightenment now. You know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you know how to roll with it. Stay in that kind of balance. The Devil card has also shown itself, and I just want to show you these two cards. Like I said, avoid someone if you can. See, I'm not want to give advice. If you can, be aware of people that have a victim mentality. The Devil card is also presenting itself. So I feel that while everything is so lovely and perfect, of course the devil has to make an appearance. So the devil is a liar. And I just feel that you need to make sure that you use your intuition. You feel into people and how they present themselves to you. Make sure they are who they say they are. Do they walk the walk and talk the talk? You know, you need to make sure that their actions line up with what they say. That's what I'm being shown. And that you don't fall back into bad behaviors, maybe going for toxic people. Maybe you find them attractive, like a lot of women find the bad boys attractive, and they are. But is that really who you want to go home to at the end of the day? You have to ask yourself that, you know, or is it just something that you think is really cool in a movie, or maybe they're exciting when you're a teenager or something like that, but really, you really need to have a realistic view on what that actually means, you know, and if that's your path, that's your path. Hold on, sorry. I don't know. I've been talking a lot already today. So you just need to be aware of that. But look for any type of toxic person. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but this is just the energy that's coming up in the cards. So that's what I have for you for the love reading. If you want love, you can absolutely find it. And a potential soulmate to boot. I mean, wow, Gemini. It's really coming in for you. It's coming together for you. I feel like you've really done a lot of work, because remember, there's the main zodiac reading. And just because we're doing the love reading doesn't mean that you've changed. This is just a specific area. There's still a bleed over, and I feel that this is it. But you know, I have to say, the only card that is a sword card in your love reading is the Ace of Swords. So that kind of tells me that why all the work that you're doing intellectually, looking back at your past, this is your new beginning. The Ace of Swords didn't come up in the main zodiac reading, but it's here in the love reading. That tells me that you have a new beginning. You can start over, and that's beautiful. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for today. And as always, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. All right, everybody. And if you have not seen me live, I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. So if you have a question you want me to answer, you can submit it in PayPal in advance, or you can do it live during the show in PayPal or Super Chat. All right, everybody. Lots of love. Bye for now.